Hey, everybody. Well, it was done. Junk fees, or what are called resort fees in Nevada, are now illegal as of 6:25, 6:25 p.m. Eastern in the United States. Some of you may think, well, this was just done because, as I was talking to my mom here about Donald Trump. Actually, no. I have a White House press release from a year ago and a hearing that was done to eliminate or to begin the path toward the elimination of what are called junk fees. And you would say, what are these fees, right? We know what they are. They're extra fees applied to, in this instance, your room in Las Vegas or Reno, or it could be in another entire different situation having nothing to do with hotel rooms, but it's an extra price you pay. That's now illegal. Now, we're talking about Las Vegas because these resort fees have been from the range of $25 to as high as now $50 for a number of organizations. And um, um, I asked my mom to weigh in for her opinion. She doesn't want to be on camera, but Mom, will this hurt Las Vegas or help Las Vegas?
I'm not too sure, one way or the other, because there's a different character that goes to Vegas and Reno. People are going to gamble, or they're going to go gamble, and it doesn't really have a lot to do in some cases with the price. I don't think it'll hurt, but I think it will certainly help the consumer.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of complaining about how Las Vegas has tried to gouge the consumer. We've heard it again and again and again. It doesn't matter if it's the fees or these resort fees or such things as, for example, not being able to go to a bank on the Las Vegas Strip. You actually have to go off strip. And someone told me a reason for that had to do with dollar circulation. But it boiled down to making sure that you, the consumer, spent as much money as you needed to spend and had to spend right there on the strip, and they would get it. Now, why someone would inconvenience you to the point of bank availability is still, uh, well, let's put it this way: it's just based on stupidity anyway. It's not something that should be done. But the bottom line is, resort fees are illegal, and so let's go around the internet and see the reactions regarding this news about resort fees in Las Vegas, or just resort fees in general. So if I type resort fees, Las Vegas locally, 5 hours ago, posted this on Twitter, which I will show you, and it looks like this. Voila. Federal Trade Commission announces bipartisan rule banning junk ticket and hotel fees. Rule targets bait and switch pricing for live event tickets and short-term lodging. And this is also repeated by your favorite burner, as you can see. And then Las Vegas Review Journal says the FTC, that's the Federal Trade Commission, says to consumers often see advertised prices for hotel rooms, short-term rentals, and tickets to sporting events and concerts, only to be surprised later by so-called junk fees, including resort fees, cleaning fees, and other extra charges. ABC7 notes the rule would require businesses to disclose total prices up front rather than tacking on extra costs like convenience fees or resort fees when consumers check out online. Resort fees are now illegal in Vegas, says the girl CJ. Devin O'Connor says breaking. Casino resort fees will soon need to be included in the upfront advertised rate. So Michelle says hidden, but not the actual resort fees. It's a baby step. All resort fees need to go and just put in the actual nightly rate. CBS News says, ever booked a hotel room for only $200 to be surprised by an extra $40 resort fee at checkout? A new FTC rule aims to put a stop to such surprise charges by banning so-called junk fees on short-term lodging as well as on tickets to live events. My question is, how is this going to affect CES Las Vegas moving forward? Because all of these prices that you see don't include the listing for the resort fee, right? So I'm pretty certain they're not going to ban the resort fee. I think what they're going to do is move it forward and put it out there and say, okay, we have it, and then dare the federal government to actually punish them for even charging it anyway. Why? Because there's a lot of money for them. It's quite lucrative. And when something like that exists, well, you fight to keep what you can of it. But the bottom line is, who's going to get caught? Who's going to be the federal government's targeted example to be made by posting a fine? And the FTC is not shy about posting fines to businesses, many of them of the hefty variety. So let's see what happens to keep an eye on this. At the top of the hour, folks, I have former Chief of Staff to Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao and Oakland Mayoral candidate Rena Webb as our interview. So I've got to close out to get ready for what promises to be an epic event. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark CES, LasVegasNews.com. That ends the stream. Okay, done. What's wrong?